Yay! Welcome to the kitchen this beautiful morning on Wake Up Nigeria. It's time for us to make breakfast, and Chef Gold is right here to do justice to breakfast this morning. And talking about breakfast, what are we having?
Good morning.
Good morning.
We'll be having plantain crisp chicken today.
Plantain crispy chicken.
Yeah, paired with rice waffles.
Rice waffles, okay. That one I'm very interested in because I'm always wondering with what sauce?
With maple sauce.
With maple sauce. Wow, okay, okay. Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
Right here we have onions.
Okay, that's onions.
Yeah, minced onions.
Okay.
So right here we have red bell pepper.
Okay.
We have the green bell pepper here.
Okay.
Then the yellow bell pepper there.
Okay.
Chili flakes, spring onions.
Okay.
Yeah, this plantain crisp.
Plantain crisp.
Yeah.
Like plantain chips that you now. Wow. Yeah. Is this unripe or ripe?
Unripe.
Unripe. Okay.
Just to flavor our
chicken. Do that with. Oh, okay. Go on, please.
So then we have our chili flakes here.
Okay.
Then we have our maple syrup here.
Okay.
Salt.
Okay.
Then we have our butter.
Okay.
Chicken.
Okay.
We have our egg.
Okay.
We have our rice.
Okay.
Then we have our cheese.
Cheese. Okay.
Yeah. Mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese. Okay. So with black pepper, of course. Run me through the process. How do we put this together? You know how we've always used different things. Some people just use flour, and then some people use cornflakes for crispiness. However, it has never occurred to me that I could use plantain, especially dry plantain. That's the plantain chips. Then you blend it, and now you're going to use it for the crispy parts, right?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's interesting. We learn every day. The ingredients are on your screen, by the way, so you might want to scribble down whatever it is you may have missed from earlier, okay? So now run me through the process. How do we do this? Let's start from the chicken.
So with the chicken, I have my black pepper here.
Okay.
The first thing is we first season the chicken.
Okay.
Like from the ground, I'll add my black pepper.
Okay.
Then my garlic.
Okay.
Then I'll butter it a little bit of egg.
Okay. Okay, so you add the black pepper and garlic.
Yeah.
And then you add egg to it.
I'll butter it with egg.
Okay.
Then I'll rub into the plantain.
Crisp. Okay. Then fry. That's all.
Then I'll deep fry.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So that's for the chicken. What about the rice? Rice waffles.
Rice waffle. So for the rice waffle, I'll be mixing my mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
Into my rice.
Into the rice. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'll be mixing my egg.
Okay.
Into my rice too. Okay. The reason why I'm adding the egg, so that it can be like a kind of mold. So when it's coming
easier
out,
for you to make balls out of it and then to
come
together.
Then I have my vegetables here.
Okay.
You know, to garnish my rice.
The waffles, you're going to put vegetable, put cheese, put eggs.
Yes.
Interesting. So the vegetables are going to give it color.
Color.
Oh, okay.
Not just color alone. Color, then a little bit of taste.
Taste as well. Yes, it definitely improve the flavor. So the maple sauce, how do you intend to pull that off?
I'm melting my butter first.
Okay.
So after melting my butter, then I'll be incorporating my maple sauce into the butter.
Okay.
Then I'll add my chili flakes.
Okay.
Then I'll allow it to simmer.
For how long?
Probably maybe for just like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Just on a low heat, simmering.
And then it's ready.
So
just the maple syrup, the chili flakes and butter, that's all?
That's all.
No seasoning, right?
No seasoning.
Just as it. Okay. Chef Gold has managed to make it look so easy. If you're just tuning in, the ingredients are currently on your screen, so you might want to scribble whatever it is you've missed. But now, let's get started with the process, okay? So Chef Gold, let's start with which one do you want to start with? The chicken?
Let me start with the rice first.
With the rice, okay.
Yeah, because the rice takes time.
Okay. So, we are very interested in what you do with the rice. Now let's point out that this is parboiled rice. Is it cooked through or just parboiled?
Cooked through.
Okay. So is this like, you know how for Chinese dishes, for example, you are advised to use day-old rice or leftover rice and all. Is this leftover rice or shall we say day-old rice?
For rice waffles, you can use any type of rice.
Freshly cooked.
You can use freshly cooked. You can use a day old.
Okay.
So anyone is fine.
Either works. Nice. Which one is this one though?
This is a day old rice.
Day old rice. Okay, let's get started. So the cheese.
I'll be pouring my cheese inside the rice.
Okay. So this would definitely give it that pull.
Of course.
Oh my.
The texture.
Ah, and the texture. My goodness. Cheese can be really amazing when it comes to making dishes. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, then the eggs.
I'll be adding my listing first, my vegetables first.
The vegetables, okay.
Yeah.
So you stir them in. So it's not as if you're going to blend the rice. It's just going to be like this. You see that it's rice, but blending. Because it's soft, it will be able to put what you want to achieve together, right?
Of course, it's going to look like a waffle.
Like flour.
Like flour waffle.
Waffle.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I've seen plantain based waffle. I've seen different types of waffles. I've seen banana waffle. There is no flour involved in this, just rice, cheese, eggs, vegetables. Let's see how it all turns out. I love the color already. Okay. I feel like this alone, put it in the oven and you'll have something really tasty already. So are we seasoning it? No need to season?
I'll just be seasoning with salt.
Just a bit of salt?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we're not adding sugar for sweetness or anything?
No.
Just salt?
Not, salt. It's not a sweet, it's sweet.
Is it savory?
Savory, yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, so let's do this. So no mashing, no blending, just together?
Just together.
Okay.
I want them just to bind it together.
Okay. So this is definitely going to take a while because you have to ensure it's thoroughly mixed.
Exactly.
So that you don't have rice pieces all over the place when you're putting the waffle in the machine
waffle
itself.
machine.
Yes. Or rather, when you're putting the batter in the waffle machine. Okay. This looks interesting. I'm actually quite curious as to how this will come together. I am very curious.
You see it? It's going to come out fine.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. Are we adding more eggs or that's enough?
I'll be adding more egg, but I want to check the consistency first to make sure it won't be too much.
Okay. I know you're the chef. However, when you cook often, it's also possible to tell that certain things are needed every now and then. And then, of course, thanks to Wake Up Nigeria, we get to learn from different chefs every day. So we can almost cook with a trained eye as well. All right.
So we can set this aside.
So how long?
Let's say for just a minute.
A minute. Oh, so just a minute is all you need to put it aside. So now the chicken.
The chicken.
So you're adding pepper to the chicken.
This black pepper.
Okay. Can I use red pepper if I want? Or you recommend black pepper for this dish?
I recommend black pepper because black pepper is generally used by chefs.
Okay.
So some people don't like red pepper to be, and it depends on the kind of color, the texture you're looking for. So the red pepper may actually not
give
go
you
with the
that
flow of the color of
True. But the black pepper won't darken it either.
No, it won't.
Okay, we'll get on with the preparation, okay? We have a lot to put together here. Not to worry though, we'll carry you along when next you come to the kitchen this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us, we'll be right back after this break. All right, welcome again to the kitchen this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Chef Gold has been hard at work, I must say, putting today's dish together. Okay, so far so good. Let's remind you of what we're making this morning. Please go ahead and tell us.
Yeah, we're making crispy chicken, then we're making rice, waffles.
Okay.
Then maple
syrup,
sauce.
maple sauce rather. Yeah, so plantain crispy chicken, rice waffles, and maple sauce. That's what we're having for breakfast. As it is, the plantain crispy chicken is ready. Just look at that. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Yummy. I wish I could just dig into it right now. It looks really, really delicious. So yes, the plantain crispy chicken is ready. If you're wondering what it is about the plantain, it's because we use plantain chips to create the crisp, okay? So it was plantain chips instead of flour or cornflakes or other such options, all right? So yes, the chicken is still being fried. Now, the rice waffles would start the process of that in a bit, okay? And then we'll also show you how the maple syrup will come along. So which one should we do? The waffles?
Yeah,
okay,
let's
let's
go for
start
the
with
waffles
that.
now.
Okay, so There you go. So yeah, we're going to put that together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, the ingredients are currently on your screen right now. For the rice waffles, could you run us through the process of making it?
Yeah. I cooked my rice. I make sure it is well cooked.
Yeah.
So I added in my
cheese,
then my vegetables, red bell pepper, green bell pepper,
and the yellow bell
and the yellow
pepper as
one.
well. Mm-hmm.
So then I added my egg.
Yeah.
So the egg
So
for
as to
make
use it
it
as
stick
a
together.
binder.
Yeah, as a binder. Yeah.
Yeah. And then now, you know, when you finish that, you have to mix it up together. Ensure the batter is well mixed. Is very important, okay? You don't want to have some parts binding well and the other parts just falling apart, okay? All right, so you're oiling the waffle machine now before we put in the rice. So if you've ever wondered at other things you could do with rice, you could actually make waffles with rice. And this is what Chef Gold is showing us this morning, how to pull that off, okay? Using your waffle machine to make rice waffles. Makes me wonder, can you make pasta waffles? Same process, or it won't come together?
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is impossible. I like that. So you could make beans waffles if you like beans that much. That should be possible. It's like making moi moi if you ask me, or yeah.
It's all about creativity.
Technically, it's all about creativity, really. But then how to put it together?
That's why you need to be a chef.
What chefs are showing off. Wow, this is a lot of oil, you know. Okay. You're using the oil from the chicken, so it also has that chicken flavor in it.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. So now that we've oiled it, we're putting the rice in. Ah, food is something else. Well, just a little at a time. So now note, if you're wondering, the rice is pouring out, that's because we did not mash it now. So it's when the waffle is ready, you will see it bind together because of all the elements. The cheese and the eggs will go to work and ensure that they bind together. Okay? So another thing I would say, I don't know if I'm correct about this, Chef Gold, you're the expert here. If I decide that instead of putting my cheese in, I want to put it on it before putting it down, will that work?
It won't.
It won't?
Yeah.
Why?
The reason why it won't work is because you have to mix the cheese with the rice.
Okay.
It serves as a binder.
So besides the egg, it also serves as a binder.
So if you place the cheese on the head,
it will still fall apart.
It will fall apart. It will only melt. It will only melt to the top.
Okay.
It might not get to the bottom.
Okay.
So you might not actually achieve the kind of shape
you really want
to get.
So what made me ask is because sometimes when I'm doing burgers, if you put the beef on the cheese on the patty, it helps put it together. So since that won't work for this, don't try it, okay? You might have your style, doesn't mean it will work every time. At this point, we've reached the top of the hour. We're putting our waffles together. Perhaps if we get the chance to, we'll show you how to make the maple sauce in the next hour. Yes, that's it, Chef Gold. Keeping it going, I would say.
Thank you.
All right, you're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. We'll be right back on the other side of the hour. You're welcome again to the kitchen. And of course, on Wake Up Nigeria this morning, Chef Gold is in charge, making breakfast. Breakfast is quite a spread, I must say. So we're having plantain crispy chicken, rice waffles, and maple sauce. Okay, so that's what we're having for breakfast. Now, so far so good. We have the chicken ready, as I mentioned earlier. We also have the waffles cooking. That's the rice waffles. Now we're going to show you how to make the maple sauce. Okay? All right, so over to you, Chef Gold.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You know, I do wonder why you call yourself Gold. Why did you choose that name?
Because I'm a treasure.
Because you're a treasure. I like that. I like that. I thought maybe there was a story behind it, or you just decided. So I noticed the chefs usually have names. What informed your own choice?
Actually, while I was in my culinary school back in the days, the first culinary school I went to, so like I had a job earlier, which is an engineering job.
Okay. You used to be an engineer.
I used to be an engineer.
Wow, engineer to chef. Interesting. Okay.
So I was like, which profession like can I just do aside from being an engineer, because I was actually tired of being an engineer.
Wow.
So I was like,
what kind of engineer? Electrical, chemical?
Transmission engineer.
Oh, okay.
For Huawei.
Wow. Okay.
So I was working back then. I was like, okay, I don't want to be working for someone. I want to be a boss of my own. Try and get creative, innovative, and all those things. I was like, okay, which profession can I actually choose? So I looked far and wide.
Right, yeah.
So I saw my mom taught me how to cook. So I was like, I know how to cook, but I can take this thing to the next
level.
So to me, I considered that profession as at that time as a very paramount, step in my life.
Wow.
That I'm stepping to.
Wow.
So it's actually something very worthwhile for me.
Wow, that's why you call it gold. Like this is
yes,
a treasure.
A treasure to me.
Wow, what an interesting story. Wow, that's why they say that there's power behind names, a story behind names, and this one is really beautiful, I must say. Wow. Okay, so let's see the treasure you're going to create with the maple this morning. Okay. That's for the maple sauce. So we're going to put the butter first. If I remember, that's what you said.
Yes, we're going to melt the butter
melt
first.
Melt the butter. And then pour in the syrup, add in the pepper flakes.
Yes, then we'll allow it to simmer.
And then let it simmer for a while. That's all.
That's all.
You're not adding anything else. No sugar, no salt. Oh.
Nothing.
Okay, wow. This looks really nice. That's a lot of butter, though. Are we going to melt everything?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Because so the syrup to a lot.
Okay. So it must match up with the amount of syrup, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay. But this is how you want to make it. Okay. The entire process is about 10 minutes, right? Or
it shouldn't even take up to 10 minutes. Just say 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
At most.
The entire process?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's see how this pans out. Wow. Okay, so how rewarding would you say this has been, though? Making that switch from a transmission engineer to becoming a chef. Has it been worth it?
It has been worth it, actually, because it's a passion for me.
Okay.
So, and my passion goes a long way, to me. So that's the way I see it. So I've met people that I've actually not met before.
Okay.
Just through this job too. So at least I would say it has elevated my life. It has made me to come across, meet people of different really calibers. Get to relate to people of different, diverse ethnicity, country. So it has been very, very rewarding for me, I would say.
I find it really interesting, that career switch. What do you call serious? How long ago was this?
Let's say about 5 to 6 years back.
5 to 6 years ago, and you have no regrets?
No regret at all.
Wow, that's admirable. That was a bold step. But you weren't a dad then yet, Sha?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't a dad.
And that's something about life. When you're young, you're able to make crazy, risky choices. But the moment you start a family, a lot of things change. You find that you're being a bit more careful. It's always a good thing as a young person to explore, take risks, so that at least much later you can say to yourself, I tried. Yeah, I tried. Because, man, becoming a family person really does put a downer and a damper on so many things we choose to do. Okay, so this has melted.
Yes.
We are pouring in the syrup.
Of course, yes.
Okay, so let's do that. Butter is all melted. So all of the syrup.
Okay. It depends. I'm still looking at it. Give it to.
Okay. Is that how you must pour it, in a spiral way,
no,
or it doesn't matter?
That's the way I just decided to.
You chefs, yeah. Before you know it, you'll be told that if you pour it down like this, it can go up to the sky. It smells so nice. My goodness. The way maple and honey can smell alike, eh? Very interesting. This is nice. Okay. So we're going to let it cook like this for about...
Just simmer.
just to simmer. Nothing major.
Nothing.
Does it have to be thick, or it doesn't matter?
It depends on what I want to achieve.
Okay, okay,
So, but for this, I won't allow it to be too thick.
okay, okay. It's coming together. Okay. So just a bit of pepper flakes, okay?
Yeah.
So there we go. The pepper is going in. Yeah, and that's it. Wow, wow. I cannot describe the aroma in the kitchen right now. This smells amazing, I tell you. This smells amazing. When served, I can just imagine how it will come together. Having the maple sauce dripped over the waffles alongside the chicken. Ah, our last guest is going to enjoy it today. Vigiano, let your mouth start watering now because you are in for a treat. This looks good.
So you can see the consistency.
Yes, I see it.
It's becoming thicker and thicker.
Yes, yes, I see that. That's the magic of heat. And then the pepper flakes also adds color because you see that, okay, there's something in it. So no need to add herbs, nothing, just
this.
The pepper flakes and
Yes.
the maple syrup and the butter. Try this at home. Yeah, and it would be great to do it for your pancakes, your waffles as well. Just a syrup instead of the regular, instead of just dripping maple sauce or honey, even pancake syrup on your waffles and all. Just do something different. Bit of butter, a bit of maple syrup, a bit of pepper flakes, and you have something really amazing to serve your family.
I think it's ready like this.
See, it's ready. See?
Then we allow it to cool down.
Yeah, you have to let it cool. Syrups are best served cool. Okay, so we've been able to put that together. Is it possible to see what the rice waffles look like, or they still have to cook for a while?
Not yet, not yet.
So I forgot to ask you, how long do we have to put the rice in the waffle machine for?
Majorly, it depends on the kind of waffle machine you are using. You know? Okay. You have industrial waffle machines. Okay. The capacity is different. The output, is quite different. Okay. So you need to first of all know the kind of machine you are using. Okay. So then that will give you an insight
into how long.
How long?
So
how does it work?
For an industrial machine, 15 minutes.
No, I think for a normal household waffle
like
machine,
this one,
15 minutes it's okay.
Is enough. But yes. For an industrial machine,
10.
Because I know those ones are high-powered.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much, Chef Gold. We've been able to learn a lot from Chef Gold this morning, and I'm sure you have as well.
Welcome to the kitchen, Bigiano.
Yes,
thank you.
welcome.
Yes.
My nose on the...
I can imagine. Okay, so breakfast is by Chef Gold.
Chef Gold.
Yes, Chef Gold.
Right.
Today, he made for us crispy chicken, plantain crispy chicken, with rice waffle and maple sauce. Ooh.
I haven't heard of rice waffles before. How did you do that?
I haven't either. Yeah.
Rice waffle?
Like, these are waffles made out of rice.
I mean, I just call them waffle now, something.
No jokes. He made it in a waffle machine right here.
Yeah.
See, there's another batch in there.
Right.
Wow.
So he actually made it here. Rice waffle. So I'm sure you're curious as to what it tastes like. So please dig in. Dig in,
okay.
Dig in.
Let me try.
I'm very certain you like it.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, they too sure. Of course. They make you feel like, say, say me, I be chef myself.
Yeah. Someone like this, he has been everywhere.
Come on the show and cook for us sometime.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
That looks very crispy.
I know, right?
What's in the waffles?
It's rice.
Rice, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
rice, vegetables, cheese, and egg.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Then the maple sauce is what is going
Who made this thing?
He did.
I did.
What is this? What's in with you?
I think he's an actor.
What's how they chop now?
I knew he was going to do something.
I don't understand.
I knew he was going to do something.
So try the chicken as well.
This is nice.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Maybe I tried the chicken first.
You love it.
You didn't expect it, the taste, because the way it was
it's savory. It's
really?
not sweet.
That's why there's the sweetness from the maple sauce.
From the maple sauce, yeah.
So I think the chicken also gives it a balance.
Just try me this one. This one, what I'm...
What's this?
Wait first.
Let me try again. My goodness.
All right.
No, I want to get the taste well.
You want to get the taste well?
Don't worry. take your time.
Take your time. It's all yours.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
And thank you so much, Vigiano, for being on the show.
You so
Also,
much.
Chef Gold, and to all our
wish you
guests.
well in your career.
Thank you. We have Adam Stray, who's going to take us out with his performance. And have a great day, people. Adam
See you
Stray,
tomorrow.
over to you.